Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Frontline with Joe and Joe. Joe Pasillo, let's go in to the breach. What an interesting day. Joe Rossinello, my business partner here at the Frontline with Joe and Joe, said, hey, Tucker Carlson and Fox News just went like this. And I was like, whoa. And I really didn't. I mean, could you see that coming? I mean, we had a little bit of a discussion. I mean, it's a poor business decision if Fox got rid of him. But then again, you know, the Murdochs have a lot of money. The kids are not conservative like the father, and perhaps they don't care. But here's the thing. I want to play this clip from Glenn Beck, about 30 seconds, because then we have some comments on that, and then we'll let you go. We don't want to be too long-winded. So here's Glenn Beck.
All right, I got to give you some breaking news. Tucker Carlson is out at Fox News. Wow. Tucker Carlson and I have become friends, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to him today. I don't know what the situation is. But Tucker, come to Jamaica. We would love to have you here. You won't miss a beat. And together, two of us will tear it up. Just tear it up.
That would be fascinating.
It would be.
I'm sure they're going to be quite a large contingency of people trying to get that done.
I think that'll kill Fox. I really do.
And let's hope it does. Now, Glenn, if you're listening to the Frontline with Joe and Joe here, what I would tell you is this. You bring on Tucker Carlson, and then you sign a couple of crazy Italian guys from New Jersey, okay, Italian Catholic guys from New Jersey, doing our own political, social, and cultural commentary, and we'll tear it up even more. But now and I am being serious, Glenn, reach out to us, buddy. Anyway, I think this is a very good idea. I want to speak to you for just a minute on why I think it would be a very good idea for Tucker Carlson to join Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck is bigger than he ever was. And Glenn Beck, I used to watch all the time on Fox News before they let him go. I wouldn't know who Cass Sunstein is. I wouldn't know who Van Jones was. I wouldn't know about a lot of people if it wasn't for Glenn Beck. Certainly wouldn't know about a lot of the shenanigans of George Soros. All right, Glenn Beck was threatened by one of Soros's representatives back in the day, if you remember. It kind of gave him the, well, hey, you know, you cost him Mr. Soros a lot of money type thing at a lunch meeting, okay? So Glenn Beck has been doing it for a long time. He fell out of favor because he's pointing out things that Fox doesn't really, or going in a direction that Fox really doesn't want to go. So eventually they let him go, but he connected a lot of dots. And a lot of people say, you're just a conspiracy nut, New World Order, all that stuff, Glenn. You don't know what you're talking about. In the meantime, all those same people, Sean Hannity included, now I'll admit, because it's in your face, that Glenn Beck was right. All right, there is a New World Order. All right, and there are oligarchs in the world who want to impose that New World Order. Another guy who's doing a similar thing in the culture war is Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson talks about things on his show in a way that many, not all, of the others at Fox News want to talk about. Tucker Carlson gets into the culture war. Now, what we as Catholics would call the spiritual battle, okay? Whether it be transgenderism, whether it be all the different atrocities going on out there, drag queen story hours and all those things that a lot of people don't like him for, the same way a lot of people didn't like Glenn Beck back in 2008, 2009, 2010, because he was talking about the New World Order. Oh, please don't do that. When Tucker has on Chloe Cole, who's saying I was mutilated by these doctors who didn't help me because I had a mental issue, and now they've irreversibly damaged me, okay? Fox doesn't want her on the show, but Tucker has her on the show, and Tucker gets over 3 million viewers per show, okay? So where am I going with all this? I think that from a purely culture war point of view, which obviously transcends just us as Roman Catholics here at the Frontline with Joe and Joe, from a culture war point of view, fighting the fights in the battles that matter, like transgenderism, like drag queen story hours, like all these different things, okay? Because we understand that's why we have a political rot in this country, because we have a cultural rot. Well, Glenn Beck's doing it. Tucker Carlson's doing it. Coming together, I think it would be an incredible force for good, with a capital G, objective good in this country. Why? Because we agree with Glenn Beck and Tucker Carlson on everything? No, we do not. Let's be clear. But are they our brothers? They absolutely are. Do they recognize what's important? Yes, they do. And I think that they would be an unstoppable force. And I'll just end with this. Glenn, if you're listening to this, Joe Pasillo and Joe Rossinello are available. We're not that expensive, but we would fit right in with what you're doing in the Blaze. So go get Tucker Carlson and then give us a call. Okay, either that or shoot us an email. You'll find it online. But in the meantime, I'm being completely serious, and I am being serious about that. I think Tucker Carlson with the Blaze would be an incredible thing, an incredible force for good in the culture war that we're fighting here in America.